it's just funny how this whole subject for Scott angers him. It constantly angers him. Now, watch these couple of clips, and you're going to get an idea what I mean. And it's not just him doing that. There's a lot of people on doing videos doing precisely the same thing. Take a look for yourself.
TRT and Hormone Optimization channel. I was on the channel before, so I've been following the channel, watching it every now and then. So be sure to check them out.
Consider subscribing, hit that notification bell, and you'll be on your way.
Because I was just so angry seeing people who clearly didn't need TRT as much as they say, oh, I was tired in the morning, or, you know, whatever, I had some symptoms. Like, no, bro.
No, like, healthy 24, 25-year-old is, like, clinically deficient unless they're, like, intentionally destroying themselves through their lifestyle. Like, I feel like most people, they don't respect the come-out story very much anyways.
I get so angry about this topic is because 90% of the people that are watching these videos, they're not trying to have a career in bodybuilding or in fitness. They just want to go to the gym, work out, and look good.
Our channels, and we kind of like, that's why we kind of like not make fun of it, but try to like expose the, you know, potential irresponsible nature of that by making it seem like, oh, it's just normal to get prescribed steroids when you want to take it to the next level, when it's like, typically it should not work like that, where you just like, you know, like you should just say the reason why you're doing it.
So he says that he gets angry when guys go on TRT. Who is he to decide what a guy does with his body? You know what? If you want to go and inject yourself with 5,000 milligrams of tren every single week, go do it. Go do it. Do I think it's a good idea? No, I don't think it's a good idea. It's your body. Okay. If you want to take drugs, or you want to drink alcohol, or you want to down 3 bottles of vodka every day, or you want to take 50 painkillers every day, it's your body. Who am I to tell you what you're allowed or not allowed to do? Now, if you ask me my opinion, should I be doing this? I'm going to say, no, I don't think it's a good idea. I think you're going to hurt yourself. But at the end of the day, you're a grown ass man and you've made a decision, and go do that. Okay. And that's it. Now, I don't understand why he gets so angry when guys get on TRT. I'm kind of the opposite. I've seen so many guys coming in and they're like, you know, listen, I feel like this, and I've tried this, and I've tried antidepressants, and then my doctor gave me Viagra or Cialis, and I've done this, and I have issues, and I don't know what to do, and I'm thinking about this TRT stuff. And you look at his labs, the guy's deficient, and you're basically yelling at him, and you're like, yes, by all means, you're a 42-year-old man, and your total T is 190 NGDL. This is going to be life-changing. And they get on, you don't hear from them for a while, and they pop back into the Facebook group, and it's like, oh my God, like this was the greatest thing ever. Why didn't I know about this before? Why weren't my doctors telling me about this before? Okay. He goes on to say that there's no healthy 24 to 25-year-old to be deficient unless steroid use. Do you have any idea how many freaking guys under 24 to 25 years old come into our group? There's guys 19 years old, 18 years old, 20 years old coming in. You take one look at them, and these guys have not done roids, okay? These guys don't even train. Maybe they do a little bit of training. To suggest that if you're low, it means that you took anabolics. No, I'm sorry, that's not the case. Are there guys that have taken anabolics and destroyed their natural production? Absolutely, okay? But to say that under 25 years old was caused by AAS, no, I'm sorry. Testosterone levels are going down. They're going down. Through the toilet, year after year after year, they are going down. There is a measurable, demonstrable link that's showing these levels going down, not only just testosterone, but sperm count. And there's a huge worry right now that in the coming decades, most men will probably be infertile. I suspect, just on what I've been seeing over the last 10 years, that my kids, you know, I've got 3 sons. I wouldn't be surprised if 2 out of 3 of them get on TRT. Because we're getting poisoned by our environment, by the stuff that the food that we eat, the water that we're drinking, the plastics, all these preservatives, all these stuff that we're constantly bombarding with the air we breathe. It's going to affect testosterone levels. And not only that, the same testosterone level that we used to have that would have resolved symptoms just doesn't have that same bang for the buck anymore. It just doesn't. I see guys at like 800 total T, they have all the symptoms. On paper, they look fantastic. That 800 total T is doing nothing for them. Okay. This is going to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. He goes on to talk about, this is the thing that pisses me off. Oh my God, this come out message. Why is it anyone's business? He's angry because they use TRT for bodybuilding instead of training natural, and they want to expose the irresponsible nature. And then you wonder why there's come out videos. I don't understand why someone has to make a come out video. Okay. I got on TRT at one point. I happened to talk about it. Maybe I got on TRT one point and I say to myself, I'm just going to tell my wife and my best friend, and that's it. I don't need to tell anybody. I don't need to justify shit about what I do with my body. Okay. And neither do you. If you find yourself in any kind of position where you're justifying something that you wanted to do with your own body for what you feel is the good reason, you don't have to justify shit. Okay. And what happens is the guys that come out, look at How to Beast guy. He comes out, says precisely what he was doing and why and blah, 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 blah. He gets flamed. Then you got the guys that are doing it for all the wrong reasons. They get flamed. Then you get the guys that don't admit it, but then someone finds out about it and they get flamed. It's like, you know, the expression like fucked if you do, fucked if you don't. It's like, it doesn't matter what you do today. You're going to get flamed. Someone's going to flame you. Okay. But if I was to say, yeah, I'm taking these antidepressants, I'm taking these painkillers, I'm taking this, I'm taking this, I'm taking all these drugs because I have all these health issues, no one's going to say anything. They're going to say, oh, Danny's on a lot of medication. Okay. No one's going to say anything. If I say, you know what, I found a way to get rid of all this shit and I just got my androgen levels up and I feel like $1 million. Suddenly it's like, oh, Danny Bossa's on steroids. He's on steroids, but he's on a lower dose of steroids. And then but now I feel like I got to justify myself, right? So say, well, you know, it's for replacement and it's because I had these issues. No, you're on steroids. And no, it's because I measured myself and my levels were here. And I thought maybe if I tried it here and it's like everybody just flames people for wanting to feel better. And when I started off on this thing, I found myself doing that myself. I found myself justifying my actions. After a while, I'm like, I don't got to justify. I mean, I love you guys, but I don't care what you think of me, okay? If I want to take more, I want to take less. I want to stop my TRT. Maybe I want to take HCG. Maybe I don't. Maybe I want to add Provider. And maybe I want to take what business is it of yours what I'm going to do, okay? It's not any business of yours. It's up to you to get educated, understand what you're going to be doing to your body, be fully educated on the process, and then take the best decision based on discussions you have with your own physician. Okay. You don't have to tell anybody. You don't got to do anything. You don't got to justify it and stop. These fitness personalities, yes, they're thrown into a predicament because they're like, well, you know, I am getting jacked and jacked and jacked, you know, and I'm telling them to train like this. And they're like, well, people are like, how come I don't look like him and I'm eating like him and I'm training like him? You know, there's things that you got to keep in mind. I'm actually going to get into that shortly, but this whole thing about the come out videos, again, Marin, I forget how he has his name pronounced. He admitted to it. The guy from How to Beast, those other guys, they do these come out videos as if to say, you know what? I want to be as honest as possible with my viewers. So I'm going to tell them precisely what I'm doing and that'll come across the right way. And they still get flamed. And if it was anything other than testosterone, no one would say anything. But because it's testosterone and it's bad and it's taboo and you're taking steroids and it's just steroids at a low dose, and guys, everyone just give it a rest. Leave it alone. It drives me nuts.
Hey, thanks for watching. And now click on one of these thumbnails to learn a ton more about TRT and hormone optimization.